Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
J'ai commencé à vous mettre des pièges pour que vous reculiez et tout.
I can't remember the last time I fought someone so formidable.
How is it you can still stand and fight? It is as you said. If we lose here, nothing will remain. What are you boasting about? Even if you kill me, Esros is still the victor. I withstood humiliation to preserve the name of the High Houses. And even so, you ingrates treat me.
Enough excuses.
Dépendez-vous.
They are not excuses. House Wolford has single-handedly brought ruin upon us. As long as I live, so shall the High Houses!
Get back here, Silvio! You still owe me my due!
Shall I pursue him?
No. He has no reason nor army to strike at us again.
True. And I would rather not harm one of our own could we avoid it.
At the end of the battle against House Wolford, the victors, however, do not go by unscathed, repeated battles taking their toll on the soldiers. All goes according to Gustadolf's plan to weaken both. Landroy Falls, Lord of the Third.
Bah non, plutôt les aider, non?
I must survive. Somehow, I must survive. Gah!
Escaping all on your own, I see.
Rufus, what are you doing here?
I came to collect my reward.
Reward? Since when were losers ever rewarded?
I remember our deal.
As do I. I was promised an invincible executioner. You are nothing but a fraud, a sheep in wool.
Oh, tu vas mourir, mon pote, hein.
What's so funny?
I have a new deal for you. Pay me what I'm owed or die.
I cannot give you what I do not possess. But if you kill me now, you will have lost
Tu as
the
déjà
Wolford
perdu
with nothing to
contre-
show for it.
Bah, il a qu'à me proposer, puis j'accepterai, hein. Il est fort, hein.
Go on.
If you let me live, on the other hand, I will find the coin to pay you. What do you say?
Fine. But if I don't get that money, consider your life forfeit.
Parce qu'en soi, c'est lui qui a sacrifié tout, hein. Moi, j'ai rien fait de mal, hein. T'aurais dû le découper la tête, perso. Moi, je m'en fous si ce mec crève. Le seul qui m'inquiète le plus, c'est l'autre côté, c'est des bons archers. Ça me ferait chier qu'eux ils perdent une chaîne d'unité. Hein. Ah bah, trop tard. Ils sont déjà en train de mourir.
Far too much blood has been spilled.
I know how loyal you were to the late King Regna. We may be enemies, but you still have my respect. I would invite you to join our ranks.
Mourir la tête haute que vivre dans la honte.
I prefer it
Bien
to
joué.
your death.
Save your pity for someone who needs it. Your master will never have our loyalty, even if it means the end of the three high houses. Your Majesty.
En vrai, ça me fait chier à la fin, j'ai plus personne qu'un allié. Oh putain, c'était rapide. Hein.
His plot foiled and bested in battle by House Wolford, Silvio Tellior flees, leaving everything.
Ouf. Et il conquit cette région.
House Fawkes fights valiantly, but ultimately loses to General of Laura's army and joins their late king in death. Of Glenbrook's 3 high houses, Wolford, Tellior, and Fawkes, 2 are felled by the iron hammer of Esfrost. House Wolford now stands alone, in more peril than ever.
Alors là, perso, je sais pas qu'on va faire. Hein.
So, 2 of Glenbrook's 3 high houses have fallen. Esfrost's invasion took me by surprise at first, but this is quite the interesting turn.
Now Wolfort stands alone, having lost both the crown and its allies. There is no better time for us to act.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent faire?
Then let us set the trap, brimming with bait enough to lure them in and keep them there.
As you command. The famed High House of the Salt Iron War will soon be under your thumb, my lord. Having control of their land will make our deliveries that much easier.
Parfait pour notre livraison.
Indeed, and House End will prosper more than... Brute strength is not the only path to victory. A truly...
Le truc, je comprends pas comment on va faire, nous. On a perdu notre allié. Je vois pas comment nous on peut se sortir. Hein.
My lord, a bird from Sorsley End of Hyzant has arrived. He has offered to send us provisions and funds in light of our situation.
A most welcome offer, to be sure, but why would he extend a helping hand to us now? Could he be after something?
Bah oui.
Undoubtedly, there are regrettably none so altruistic amongst the Saintly Seven. Seeing as Minister Sorsley has never shown much interest in... I can only surmise this is a ploy to put House Wolford in his debt.
As I suspected, but our people and soldiers need all the help they can get.
Ah, t'es obligé d'accepter, je vois que ça.
Let us accept his proposal. We can deal with whatever ulterior motives he may have once we are back on our feet.
Understood. We shall discuss our countermeasures.
Ça me saoule, mais on est bien obligé, ouais. Sinon, je vois pas comment on va tenir face à eux. Hein. Là, on a perdu une chier de trucs. Hein. Tiens, quoi, ils ont tout conquis. Bon, l'autre, c'est un gros bouffon. Mais ils ont tout conquis, tout. Le seul le truc qui reste, c'est encore nous, quoi. Donc, une petite zone verte face à une grosse zone rouge.
Congratulations on your victory in the Folkston.
Thank you, sir. They were proud warriors. And Lord Landroy a formidable foe, despite his age.
I imagine he was content to breathe his last on his beloved fields. 30 years have passed since the Salt Iron War. It was time he was put to rest.
Bon, c'est vrai. C'est marrant de dire ça, mais ça me fait chier.
You had a rest as well.
What do you mean by that, Your Grace?
Your soldiers have fought long and hard. Any longer, and their morale may suffer for it.
But what of House Wolford? Prince Roland is still with them. Is that not cause for concern?
There are no lords left worth worrying about. House Wolford stands alone after Roland.
Even so, we would do well not to underestimate them. Even standing alone, they once changed the course of the Salt Iron War.
House Wolford is no longer the hunter, but the hunted.
Ça, c'est qu'est-ce que tu crois?
Or do you believe you understand something that I do not, General?
devrais l'écouter, t'aurais dû nous attaquer à son nom.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
Tu vas le regretter. Quand je vais péter la gueule, tu vas le regretter, je te jure. T'aurais dû l'écouter, hein. C'est le meilleur moment pour nous anéantir, à vrai dire. Un meilleur truc que ça, tu peux pas. Hein.
You wish to speak to me, Your Highness?
I wish to leave the Wolford domain.
And you want me to persuade Lord Serenoa?
Yes. Though I doubt he will welcome the conversation after the scales have spoken. But the people are tired. Their expression's grim. And this castle is no different.
Even so, the decision was made to...
Yes.
Maintenant, si tu te casses maintenant, bah on a fait tout ça pour rien, à vrai dire.
At the source of our troubles. The responsibility ultimately falls to me.
If you truly wish to take responsibility, then I do have an idea.
And I would hear it.
Give me that ring.
Je veux que vous retirez l'anneau de votre doigt.
But this is proof that I belong to the royal family. What would you do with it?
Have you die for your people?
Oh mais quel con. Attends, j'ai fait tout ce sacrifice pour ce trou du cul à la fin se casse. Non mais, pote ou pas, mais là t'es con. Mais t'es con. Mais t'es débile. Attends, tu rends compte que j'ai refusé l'aide de l'autre. Ok, c'était un piège ou je sais pas quoi. Mais j'ai refusé la langue de l'autre pour mon pote. Puis à la fin, dans le cul.
Hey boss, come take a look at this.
The poor soul. Or maybe not so poor, judging by these clothes.
Hey, Pa! Remember what I said about that reward?
Of course I do. This might just be him.
Pa, take a look at this!
Shiny ring, huh? Is that the royal...
J'ai possède un soldat de quelqu'un mort en fait.
The corpse is regrettably too damaged to identify, but the royal signet is unmistakable. Aside from Cordelia, there is only one who would wear the royal family's ring. There can be no doubt. This is Prince Ro.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but about that...
Thalas, give them their...
Yes, brother.
Thank you kindly for your generosity, Your Grace.
Il va vous buter, tu vas voir. C'est pas ton frère, je vais pas te dire, c'est un leurre.
What a waste. Is this truly how the kingdom of Glenbrook meets its end?
House Wolford are no fools. Their friend was only a liability. They have spared themselves by forsaking the prince. They may have escaped, but there are none who would help them. There is no reason for us to concern ourselves with House Wolford any longer.
A shame.
Your poor brother, betrayed by his most trusted friend.
Sale pute. Ah, j'ai détesté cette mise. Mais c'est pas ton frère.
Oh,